Hello everyone. Right, normally when I'm here with my board, it means it's phonics time. But I've got a really exciting job today and you are going to love it. Today, we are going to draw William Shakespeare. Now, who is William Shakespeare? Can you remember? On Monday, Mrs. Tucker set you the challenge to go and find some facts out about William Shakespeare. A very, very important man from history a long, long time ago. He was a playwright and he was a poet, and I think he did a bit of acting. I think that's what Mrs. Tucker said. And he wrote the play that we're learning about, A Midsummer Night's Dream. It's my favourite play. So today we're going to do a line drawing of William Shakespeare. So that's just a drawing that's just made up of lines. It's got no colouring, it's got no shading, it is just lines, okay? I'm very excited about this. So this is what we're going to draw. And if you look on the blog, a bit further down, there will be a picture so your grown-ups can print it off for you. But just in case you haven't got a printer, I am going to try my very best to do it with you. So we'll do it step by step, drawing William Shakespeare. First of all, what you need is a very sharp pencil and you need a piece of paper. Now, this is a normal A4 size piece of paper and we want you to cut it in half, and your drawing is going to be this size. So it's half of a piece of paper. And when you come back to school, we want to see your drawings. So we want you to put them inside your pack and keep hold of them. So do your very, very best, okay? You'll see that they were in Mrs. Tucker's book from last year and you're all helping her write one this year. So your pictures might end up in the books. How exciting is that? Okay, so when you've got your piece of paper and your sharp pencil, we'll start, okay? Right, first of all, let me show you what we don't want, okay? So this is me doing a picture, and I know this picture will make Mrs. Tucker very sad, and Mrs. O'Hagan, because let's see if this is what William Shakespeare looks like, okay? There we go. I've done my picture. What do you think? Does it look like William Shakespeare? No, it doesn't, does it? And does my picture take up my whole piece of paper? No. So we want your picture to fill up the paper. We don't want a tiny little face. We want a beautiful picture all over your paper. Okay? So let me rub that out. Okay. Have you got your pens ready? Yes? Okay, we're going to start at the top and we're going to do William Shakespeare's head, and then we're going to come round and do his chin, because to me that looks like one line. Okay, are you ready? So we're going to start at the top because William's head is at the top, and we're going to do a curved line that goes like that. That's the top of his head. And then we're going to come down straight. That's the side of his head, the side of his face. And now we're going to do a bit of a curve, a little bit of a point. And that is going to be his chin. Okay, so that's the top of his head, the side of his face, and then there's his chin. Can you do that for me? Pause the video at any point if you need to catch up, or if you make a mistake and want to rub it out, that's absolutely fine. Pause the video and then you can carry on. Okay, so we've got to do his hair now. So we're going to come back up to this line here and we're going to do his hair. So he's got wavy hair, hasn't he? His hair's a bit like mine, it's wavy. So we're going to come from here and we're going to do a wavy line. And then it kind of comes straight here, doesn't it? Just above his chin. So we're going to come straight there. There we go, that's his hair. And then now we're going to do the wiggly lines to show that he's got lots of hair, okay? So this is the side of his face and his hair is covering it. And that's a wiggly line too, isn't it? So we're going to do a bit of a wavy line there. And then inside his hair, he's got lots of waves too. So I'm going to do one here. I'm going to do a wavy one here. And here. And I think I'm going to do a long one here. And then maybe just one or two up here. Now, William Shakespeare didn't have any hair on the top of his head. He only had it at the side. So he's got lots of hair this side. And then I don't know whether you can see, but on this side, he's got like a triangle shape. That is the hair on the other side of his head. So I'm going to come out to like a round point for the other side of his hair. And inside there, I'm going to do some more wiggles. There we go. How's it looking? I can't wait to see yours. So exciting. Can you believe that you're drawing William Shakespeare? I wonder whether your grown-ups could have a go with you. Okay, now we've got his head and we've done his hair. I wonder, shall we have a go at his face? Yeah? What do you think? Okay, I'm going to have a go at his nose. And on this drawing here, his eyebrow and his nose all is in one shape. So we're going to start at the side here. And we're going to go round and down. And then we're going to give him a nose like that. See if you can do that. So we've got his eyebrow coming down into his nose. And then this side, we're going to give him another eyebrow because we've got two eyebrows, haven't we? And then here, he's got the curly bit of his nostril. That's this side bit here. So we're going to come around in like a backwards K shape just here to give him his nostril with a little line there. What do we think? And then a line here. I think that's looking like a nose. What do you think? You're doing really well. Now let's try his eyes. So if we look at our eyes, they're not just a circle shape, are they? They've got like a top eyelid and a bottom eyelid, and then we've got our eye in the middle. So that's what these bits are here, his eyelids. So on this side, I'm going to do a curved line up and then a straighter line at the bottom. And inside there, I'm going to do a circle. And then he's got a little dot in there for his pupil. And then he's got another line up here, look. Just underneath his eyebrow. So that's there. And he's got another line, another two lines here. So it's just the shape of his skin. So if you can see here, this is the lines that we're drawing now. These ones here, so that he's got cheeks. So that's one eye. Now we're going to do the other eye. Are you ready? So he's got a curved line for the top eyelid and a straighter line for the bottom eyelid. And then he's got his eyeball in the middle and another dot. Now William Shakespeare's got two eyes. And then we're going to put in the cheek lines again, so here and here. What do we think so far? Do you like it so far? Are you enjoying it? I love drawing. Okay, now we're going to do the lip. So if you see here, I've got a line coming down from my nostril to my lip. So we're going to do that bit now. So there's one here and one here. And then we're going to draw in his lips. And he's got a wiggly line in the middle and then a line at the bottom, because we've got two lips, haven't we? We don't just have a smiley mouth like that. We're doing a really good drawing, and we're going to draw in all the details. So we've got two lips, and this is the shadow, I suppose, on the top of his lip. Now, what can you see on this picture? He's got a bit of a beard and a moustache, hasn't he? So that's what we're going to do next. So I'm going to do some really careful, small lines on his top lip. Just really careful, wiggly lines to show that he's got a hairy lip. So that's his top lip. And now he's got a beard, and I can see that under his lip he's got lots of like wiggly one strands of hair. So I'm going to do one here. There's a wiggle, there's a wiggle. See if you can do that underneath his lip. What do you think? So we've done now his whole head. We've got his hair, and we've got two eyes, we've got a nose, lips, a moustache and a beard, and he's got his hair on this side as well. Shall we have a go at his clothes? Now, his clothes don't look like ours, do they? Do we walk around with a great big collar? No, we don't, do we? So that's because he lived a long time ago, and they're the clothes that they wore back in those times. So he's got a gigantic collar here. So I can see it starts at his hair. So I'm going to come round in a circle shape here, and then it comes straight, doesn't it? Here it comes into a straight line, and then this side it's a straight line. So I'm going to start here by his moustache. I'm going to do a straight line. I think that needs to be a bit longer. A straight line, and then I'm going to do a very gently curved line to meet up to this side. There we go. Okay, now we're going to do the inside line. So we're going to do exactly the same, but leaving a little gap. So if you watch, I'm not going to go to the end, I'm going to stop. And I'm not going to go to the end, I'm stopping. So that all the way round, we've got this lovely white border. And then this side, we can see there's a gap between his chin and his collar. So we'll put that in. And then now we've got to do the frills on his collar. So these lines here show that the collar was like a wavy, wiggly kind of material. So we'll put in some lines here and here. That shows his collar. Now, I don't know how much more room you've got on your piece of paper, because remember, it's only small. So shall we have a go at doing a bit of his top? We've got his shoulders here. Right, let's have a go then at William Shakespeare's shoulders. So we're going to start with his shoulder over here. And up here, it's a straight line that comes out. So we're going to go out. And then we're going to come down a little bit. And we're going to go out again, and this time we're going to curve it round as we come down, and then here we're going to do a bigger curved line because his shoulders are round. They have big puffy sleeves. And then let's just do these lines here to show his posh puffy sleeves. And then inside here, we've got a wiggly line because they loved frilly clothes in Shakespeare's time. That's it. And then now we're going to come on to the middle. And in the middle of his top is where his buttons would have been, okay? So we're going to, in the middle, do a wide V shape. And then just before the point, we're going to do a line that comes down. And then we're going to come this side and we're going to slide in towards that line and stop. And then we're going to go straight down again. I didn't do a very straight line that time, did I? Let's try that again. Straight line. And then we're going to do another straight line again. Now we're going to come to this side. So I'm going to come up to his collar and I'm going to slide into that middle line again. And then I'm going to come out a little bit, like that. Now, here, in this first column, we're going to do a wiggly line. And in this one here, we're going to do a wiggly line. And in this one here, we're going to do some bumps. So we're going to come out like mms that are on the side. Down, bump, back up, push over, down, bump, back up, push over, all the way down. And then inside those bumps, we're going to put some really careful little spots. And they are his buttons. And then just up in this gap here, we're going to do a wiggly line. So we've got one shoulder and the middle. And then now we're going to do this shoulder. So we're going to come back to this line here and we're going to do a line out and then a line down, and it goes in a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing again, but leaving a little gap. So I'm going to come out and then I'm going to come in a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to come really far out and round it off a little bit to make his other shoulder. And then I'm just going to do one more line that goes from here to here. And inside here, I'm going to do a wiggly line. And inside here, I'm going to do some lines to show his puffy sleeve. And that is our drawing of William Shakespeare, all finished. Now there's one more job that I need you to do. I really need you to write your name on it. Your best writing, so I want you to turn your picture over and on the back, I want you to write your name for me. Well done, everybody. You should be really, really proud of yourselves because that is quite a tricky drawing and you've sat and listened beautifully. Okay? Well done, everybody. I can't wait to see your drawings. Bye.